So I kind of realized I was supposed to do an update on my minimalism video and I didn't do it, but now I'm going to. Well, last time I was struggling really hard with things like that were really sentimental, so I couldn't get rid, for the life of me, I couldn't get rid of old like postcards and like just items. So like things from like when I was younger, I had items that ranged from like 3rd grade, I think, all the way up to like my senior year. And they were just obviously 3-dimensional items, so they took up like a lot of space. So what I actually did was I took pictures of those items and I wrote on the back of them kind of what they were and what they meant to me. And then I tossed the item. And then I grew attached to the picture and what I wrote on the back because it let me like remember it. So it's also good for like when I get older and if I forget things, I can kind of like remember like, yo, I wrote this down. What is this about? And then I read it and then I know. But I guess I could do you like an update, like kind of like show you what my room looks like now. First of all, I have a potato on my bed, don't ask. And second of all, this is kind of, well, I have a new room first of all. Second actually. Third? I don't know. This is like the dining area that I have. So like my food and like a blender. The blender I don't use very often, so I'm going to be getting rid of that probably soon. It's just my sink, dishes are dirty. And then that's my bathroom. It has like my shaving cream and little things like that and of that nature. And then when you come into the bedroom, it looks like this. So like that. And this is basically all of the things that I have. I don't have much more. The last time you saw, I had like still like a large section of clothes left. I still do, but I've gotten rid of 7 shirts that I've counted so far since then. And I also downgraded. So I had 2 bins before. Now I only have 1. Those drawers, only 2 of them are full. There's stuff right there. My camera, the other computer. This is my personal computer. And just my desk area. That top drawer has a few things in it. And there are a few papers down there. But other than that, I've gotten rid of a lot of things that are more sentimental, I think. Not things that are related, like, extremely important to me where I know that I couldn't get rid of them. But things that I know, I don't really think about that often. So I got rid of, what is it? It's kind of like something from my senior year. It was the box that my Jostens ring came in, which is like, if you don't know, Jostens is like a company where you can get your class ring. So I kept that box, and you're like, why in the heck would you keep a box? Well, I kept the box because I ended up paying for the ring myself, and it was the first big purchase I had ever made. So I was like, I need to keep this box because it will remind me and like keep motivating me, like, hey, you saved up this money and you started from here and now you put yourself through college. But the more that I thought about it, the more that I was like, why don't you just like write that down in a diary somewhere and say you're proud of yourself for like making that development for this far? So that's what I did. I wrote it down in a journal, and basically I started keeping track of the things that I use every day. So I have a journal of my usage, like daily usage. So like if I use the essentials like toiletries, my razors, my toothbrush, things like that, I'm obviously going to keep that. But things like I have headphones or like pencils, or just like if I have like a lot of stock of something, just random items, then if I don't use those within like a 2-week period, then I just toss it because like there's no point in keeping it, because you could honestly probably find those items in like a desk or like borrow it from someone, just a like one-time thing. I think the problem is that people are too afraid to ask. Like if you need to borrow something, just ask, and if not, you can find multiple uses for things. But yeah, that is my update on my video. I'm probably going to make another video for tips because I've actually learned a lot. I've been watching a lot of videos and ways to basically just like cut down on clutter and also save money at the same time. I've learned a lot about couponing, which is weird. I never thought I'd learn about couponing from minimalism, but I did. So I will see you guys next time. Until then, don't forget to be yourself and give them hell. And I'm gonna drink this here monster. Bye.